Hello everyone and welcome back to my class. Today in this video I will cover class 8 maths chapter number 9 exercise 9.5 question number 6. So till question number 5 we have completed in the previous video. So here I will explain question number 6 of exercise 9.5. Using identities evaluate. Now we have to use identity and we have to find the value. Okay, we have to evaluate. So what is given? 71 square. So what did 71 square means? What? 71 into 71, isn't it? But in question it is asked using identity we have to evaluate them. Means by using identity, means by using formula we have to find it. Directly we cannot do 71 multiply 71. Okay, we have to use what? Identity. So let us come to our solution. So first one is given 71 square, isn't it? So 71 square can be written as what? 70 plus 1 whole square, isn't it? Because 71 can be written as what? 70 plus 1 whole square. Now if you will use the first identity, what is that? A plus b whole square, isn't it? A plus b whole square is equal to what? A square plus 2ab plus b square, isn't it? We can use this identity. So what is the a value? A value is 70. That means 70 whole square plus 2 into a. What is a? 70, isn't it? What is b? 1 plus b square means what? 1 square. Now if you will solve this, 70 square is equal to 4900 plus 2 into 70 is 140. 140 into 1 is 140 plus 1. Now when you will plus this, how much you will get? You will get 1405. So what is the answer? 5041 is the required answer. So in this way we have to evaluate this. Okay, not by multiplying 71 into 71 directly. So we have to use this identity, so which will make easier to find a value. Now what is given in the second question? Second question is given 99 whole square, isn't it? So 99 whole square you have to use identity. Now 99 whole square is nearest to 100 or not, isn't it? So nearest to 100 means we will try to make them to a round figure. Okay, we will try to make them round figure. Means round figure means what? It will be in 0, it will be in 10, or it will be in 100, or it will be in 1000. So 99 is equal to 100, isn't it? So 99 can be written as what? 100 minus 1 is equal to 99. So 99 you will write 100 minus 1 whole square. Now a minus b whole square formula you will use here, isn't it? So what is a? A is 100. So 100 square minus 2ab. Now 2 is 2 and 100. A is 100 and b is 1. So 1 square is again 1 square. Now when you will solve this, now 100 square, for finding 100 square you will not multiply 100 into 100. Okay, what you will do, you will just double the 0. So how many 0 is there? 2 0 is there. So 2 0 into 2 0 is equal to 4 0, isn't it? 2 2 are 4. That means simply you will write 1 and 4 0. Okay, you will write 10,000, or you have to add just 40 because this is 20, isn't it? 100, how many 0 is there? 20, and 20 is square. That means it will become double. So if 20 will become double, then how many 0 it will be? 40, isn't it? So you will write 10,000. Now 2 into 100 is what? 200, isn't it? Plus 1. So this is very simple. So when you will, now this is in minus, isn't it? So when you will do minus, you will get this one, isn't it? After minus again you have to plus 1. That means when you will do 10,000 minus 200 you will get what? 9,800, isn't it? So from 9,800 if you will plus 1 it will become 9,801. So in this way you have to solve. Now come back to the previous question. Now question number 3 is your homework. So question number 3, 102 is there. That means what you will write? 100 plus 2 whole square. Okay, 100 plus 2 whole square. In this way you will write. Now question number 5 also your homework. So question number 5, how you will write? What is given? 998 998 is given, so what this is nearest to what, 1000, isn't it? So 1000 minus 2, 1000 minus 2 is 998. So instead of 998, what you will write, 1000 minus 2 whole square. Okay, 1000 minus 2 whole square, and you will use the second identity. Now I will solve question number 5. So question number 5 is given 5.2 whole square. So how you will break 5.2 whole square? 5.2 is given, isn't it? So 5.2 can be break as 5.0 plus 0.2, isn't it? So how you can break? You can break 5.0 plus 0.2, or you can write 5 plus 0.2. You can write in the both the way. If you will plus, you will get 5.2, isn't it? So instead of 5.2, what we will write, 5.0 plus 0.5, 0.2 whole square. So here we have to use the first identity. Okay, a plus b whole square identity we have to use. Now a square means what? 5.0 whole square plus 2ab, so you have to write 2 multiply a multiply b. Then again plus b square, so b square is 0.2 whole square. So when you will break this, 5.0 square is equal to 25, and 2 multiply 5.0 multiply 0.2, you will get 2. And then again plus 0.2 whole square is equal to 0.04. Now when you will plus all these three value, you will get 27.04. okay, 27.04 you will get. So this is the answer for question number 5. So in this way, according to your convenience, you have to break them. Okay, which will make you more easiest one, you have to break like that. Now question number 6 is given what? 297 multiply 303. Now what you can do here, you can break them 300. Now 297 can be written as 300 minus 3, and again 303 can be written as 300 plus 3. That means here we are making this identity, a square minus b square is equal to what? A plus b, a minus b, because here you can see AB is same. So what is A? 300 300. What is B? B is 3 3, isn't it? Both are same. If it is not same, then only we have to use this identity. Okay, this identity number 4. But here A and B are same. That means A plus B, A minus B. One is in plus, one is in minus. So A plus B, A minus B is equal to what? A square minus B square. That means 300 square minus 3 square. So when you will do 300 square, 3 3s are how much? 9, isn't it? Now again, how many 0? 2 0. If you will double the 2 0, it will become 4 0. That means 90,000 minus 3 square. So 3 square equal to 9. So if you will minus this, then you will get 89,991. Okay, this is the answer for question number 6. Okay, write it down in your notebook. Now come back to the next question. Question number 7 is same like question number 6. 78 and 82, isn't it? So what we can write, 80 minus 2 is equal to 78, and 80 plus 2 is equal to 82. So here also you will use the third identity, a square minus b square identity you will use. Okay, now come to question number 8. Question number 8 is given 0.9 whole square, 8.9 whole square. So how you will break 8.9 whole square? 8.9 can be written as 8.0 plus 0.9. But if you will take in this way, now 8 also you have to square and 9 also you have to square, isn't it? But if you will write 8.9 as 9.0 minus 0.1. So if you will minus 9.0 minus 0.1. So if you will minus 0.1 from 9.0, you will get 8.9, isn't it? So here this is more easy. Why? Because in the second term only 0.1 is there, because 0.1 square will be again what, 0.1 only, isn't? Means if for 1 square it is very simple, but here if you will take this one, then 9 also you have to square, and which will come a big number, and 8 also you have to square, and it is again a big number, isn't it? So it will be not very easy. Means you can solve, no problem, but it will not give you simple, isn't it? It will make complicated. So we have to use the easy one. So easy one is what? 9.0 minus 0.9. So if you will take this one, so you have to take the second identity, a minus b whole square. So a square means what? 9.0 whole square, and minus 2ab. So 2 into 9.0 into 0.1 plus b square means what? 0.1 whole square. So 0.1 whole square means what? 0.1. So if you will multiply, means 1 ones are 1 only, but before 2 digit you have to put decimal. So with 0 you will add 1, oh sorry, with 1 you will add 1 0, and you will put decimal. So you will get 0.01. And 9.0 square, 9 nines are how much? 81, isn't it? So 81. So if you will multiply all this, you will get 1.8. Now after that, what you will do? You will minus these two, and you will plus 0.01. Then you will get 79.21. Okay, not 21, 21. We have to say 21. So what is the answer? 79.21 is the answer. So please copy this in your notebook. Now come back to the next question, last question of this question, that is given what? 1.05 multiply with 9.5. So here what we can do, we can write in this way. Okay, means 9.5 multiply with 10, so that, so here when you will multiply 0.95 with 10, you will get 95. Okay, so you will break 9.5 as 0.95 multiply with 10. Now what you will do, this 0.95 can be written as what? 0.95 can be again written as what? 1 minus 0.05. Okay, if you will do 1 minus 0.05, you will get 0.95. So you have to break this second one in this way. Okay, 1 minus 0.05. Now multiply again 100. Now here you can see these two are now same, isn't it? That means a plus b and a minus b formula, you can use this formula. Okay, a plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So what is the value of a? A is equal to 1. So 1 square minus b square. So what is b square? 0.05 whole square. Then multiply with what is remaining? 10 is remaining. So when you will multiply 1 square is 1, and when you will multiply 0.05 whole square, you will get 0.0025. Then again if you will minus this, you will get 0.9975. okay, now 0.9975, if you will multiply with 10, you will get 9.975. okay, this is the required answer. So any doubt, any confusion, you can ask me. Now come to the next question. Question number 7 is given, using a square minus b square equal to a plus b, a minus b, means we have to use this identity and we have to find. So first one is given 51 square minus 49. So this is what we can write, 50 plus 1 and 50 minus 1, isn't it? So 50 plus 1 whole square and 50 plus 1 whole square minus 50 minus 1 whole square. So 49, this is equal to 49 and this is equal to what? 51, isn't it? So 51 can be written as 50 plus 1 whole square, and 49, so it is not 45, 49 can be written as 50 minus 1 whole square. Now from here we have to solve, and we have to use this identity, isn't it? So from here what we can see, now this cannot be compared to this one, so here you can see a square minus b square. Now we can take this whole part, as what? A square, and this whole part as what? B square. Okay, in this way we have to think. Now what is the value of a? Value of a is 50 plus 1 and value of b is 50 minus 1. Now you will use this identity, that means a square plus, a plus b and a minus b, isn't it? That means what is a? So a is equal to 50 plus 1, then b is equal to how much? B is equal to 50 minus 1. Now this is what? This is one bracket. Now for this password, okay, a is equal to what? A is equal to 50 plus 1, so 50 plus 1, isn't it? Now again plus, now b is equal to how much? 50 minus b. Now again next you have to two bracket, means we are using the square bracket. Then again what is here? A is there, isn't it? So what is the value of a? Is 50 plus 1 and minus is there, so we have to give minus. Now b square, so what is b square? Not b square, only b, isn't it? So what is b? 50 minus 1. Now you have to put inside the bracket. So using this identity, okay, this is the given here. Now we are converting to this one, isn't it? Left hand side. So a value is what? 50 plus 1 and b value is 50 minus 1. Now we have to solve this. So 50 plus 1 is equal to, now we can solve all this, isn't it? Because all are constant value. Now when you will solve 50 plus, now plus 50 is there, that means it will become 100. Now plus 1 and minus 1 will become 0, that means for the first what we got? 100. Now for second one, what is here? 50 plus 1. Now when you will break this bracket, minus 50, then again minus plus 1, isn't it? Because here minus is what? Minus is plus 1. So if you will solve, now here you can see plus 1 and plus 1, but here 50 is what? Plus and minus, so it will become 0. So what is remaining? 100, then 1 plus 1, 2. Now they are in bracket, they do not have any sign, that means this is not plus, okay, this is what? Multiply. So 100 into 2 will be what? 200. So what is the value of first expression? So given expression is 200. Okay, so in this way you have to solve. Now what is the second one? Okay, you can. So here what we did in the given identity, means from left hand side we have converted to right hand side, isn't it? So here it is given a square and b square, because this whole part is a, this whole part is b, isn't it? So in this way we have solved. Now second one is given 1.02 whole square. Okay, 1.02 whole square minus 0.98 whole square. That means what identity we have to use? We have to use a square minus b square. So directly this is a we can assume, and this is b we can assume. Okay, a square minus b square. So what is the value of a? Value of a is 1.02 and value of b is 0.98. So a square minus b square is equal to what? A plus b, and 1 time a minus b. So you can see here, this is a square, this is a, and this is b square. So a square minus b square is written as a plus b. So what is a? 1.02 plus b is what? 0.998. Then again second one, a minus b, that means 1.02 minus 0.98. So when you will do minus, you will get how much? 0.04, and when you will do plus, you will get 10. Oh, sorry, 2. If you will multiply both this, you will get how much? 0.04. 8. Okay, when you will multiply this, you will get 0.08 is your answer. Now third question, again third question, you can see what is given here. 153 square minus 147 square. So we have to use a square minus b square, isn't it? We have to use, because in question itself we have to use a square minus b square identity. So a plus b, how we will break a plus b and a minus b? So one time we have to write in plus and one time we have to write in minus. So when you will plus these two, you will get 300. When you will minus, you will get 6. Now 6 3s are 18, and how many 0? 2 0. So what we got? 1800. Now 4 1 is given what? 12.1 whole square and minus 7.9 whole square. So here also one time plus and one time minus we have to do. So this is your homework. Okay, this I will not complete, so this I will keep as a homework. So question number 4 is your homework. Now come to next question. Using so question number 8 is given. Using x plus a, x plus b equal to x square plus ab multiply with x plus ab, find this. 1 2 3 4 question is given. So we have to use this identity, isn't it? So we have to, here in this identity, the first term should be common. Okay, first term should be, first variable it should be a equal one and second one can be difference. Okay, but first one should be equal. Okay, this one you have to keep in mind. So first one should be equal and second one can be different. Now what is the first question is given? 100 plus 103 and 104. So what we can write? So we can make 100 as x, isn't it? Common one. So 100 plus 3 and 100 plus 4. That means this is what? X plus a, this is x plus a, and this is x plus b, because x is same, isn't it? X plus a, then x plus b is equal to what is given? X square plus a plus b multiply with x plus ab. This is the identity, isn't it? This is the identity. Now we have to use this one. So this one is there, so we have to write this one. Now x, what is x? X is equal to 100 square, isn't it? X is equal to 100 square plus a plus b. Now a plus b, what is a plus b? 3 plus 4 is equal to how much? 7x. X means 7x means what? 7 multiply x. So what is x? X is 100 plus ab. So what is ab? 3 into 4, isn't it? So a is what? 3 into 4, or you can write inside a bracket like this, 3 4. It's same. Now if you will do 100 square, you will get 2 0 will be double, so it will become 4 0 plus 7 into 100 is how much? 700 plus 3 into 4 is how much? 12. Now when you will plus all this, you will get 21701. So this is the answer for the first given question. Okay, in this way you have to solve, you have to break the given expression. Now second was given 5.1 plus 5.2. So this is homework. I will just break 5.1 and what is given? 5.2. This can be written as 5.0 plus 0.1. Then again you can write 5.0 plus 0.2. Now this is what? This is x, this is a, this is again x, and this is b. So this is your homework. Okay, in this way you will break this and you will solve. So question number 2 is your homework. Now question number 3, 100 plus 3, isn't it? And what is given next is 98. So just I will show how to break. I will give as a homework only. I will just show you this. You can write 100 plus 3, and this you can write 100 minus 2. 100 minus 2. Okay, now we have to use which identity? X plus a and x plus b identity is equal to x square plus a plus b multiply with x plus AB. We have to use this identity. Now here you can see this is in plus, in this is in minus. So what we can, but here in the expression, in the identities, both are in plus. That means what we can write 100 plus 3, and this one also you can write 100 plus then minus 2. Okay, that means here A is equal to 3 and B is in negative. Okay, here we have to see this B is in negative. That means B is equal to minus 2. Now we will convert to this identity. Now A square, X square means what? 100 square plus A plus B. Now what is A? 3, isn't it? And what is B? Minus 2. Then again multiply with what? X. What is X value? X value is here 100. Then plus AB. Now what is A? A is equal to 3, isn't it? So what is B? B is equal to minus 2. Now we have to solve this. Now 100 square is equal to 10,000. Now when you will do this one, plus and minus is what? Plus and minus is minus. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So this both term we will get 1. So 1 into 100 is equal to plus 100. Now again here you can see plus and minus is what? Minus. Now 3 2s are 6. Now this both are in plus, isn't it? So when you will plus this, you will get 1 0 1 0 0. From this you have to minus 6. So when you will do minus 6, you will get what? 4, then 9, then 0, then you will get how much? 1, isn't it? So this is the answer. So this is the answer. How much we got? 10,994. 10,094 is the answer. So in this way we have to solve. Okay, if it is in minus, then also no problem. So here B value was in minus. So wherever you are putting B, wherever you can see B in the formula, you have to put minus 2. Now see question number 4. Question number 4 is given 9.7 and multiply with 9.8. Now you can write 9.7, you can write 10.0 minus 0.3. So if you will minus this 2, you will get 9.7 again here, isn't it? So again 9.8 can be written as 10.0 minus 0.2. So when you will do minus, you will get 9.8 again. Now we have to use the given identity, isn't it? So what is the given identity? X plus A, X plus B is equal to X square plus A plus B multiply with X, then plus AB. This identity we have to use. Now both are in plus, but we can see here this B are in negative. That means simple. So what you will write? 10.0 plus minus 0.3. Okay, that means here A is equal to minus 0.3. In the same way 10.0 plus minus 0.2, that means B value is what? Minus 0.3. Now we have to use this identity. X square means what? 10.0 whole square plus A plus B. So what is A? A is equal to 0.3 plus B. Now what is B value? B value is again 0.2. Then again multiply with X. X is again 100. Then again plus AB. Now what is the value of A? A is equal to minus 0.3 and B is equal to minus 0.2. Now again we have to solve this. Now when you will multiply 10.0 square, you will get 100. Okay, now we have to solve this one very nicely. Now this is in negative and this is also in negative, isn't it? So plus minus is minus, then minus minus is what? Plus. So 0.3 plus 0.2 is equal to how much? 0.5. then again 100 is also there, isn't it? 100 also we have to multiply. Now this will be in negative or positive, so this will be, both will become negative, means this will be in negative, okay, but here plus is there. Now again in the next step we will break this one. Now come to this one. Here you can see both are minus. Minus minus is plus. Now you will multiply this. If you will multiply 0.3 into 0.2, you will get how much? You will get 0.06, because before two decimal, before two digit we have to put decimal, isn't it? 3 2 is 6, so with 6 we have to add 1 0. So what is 0.06? Now we have to again multiply this 2. So when you will multiply this 2, this is 100, then again here this is plus and minus is equal to now minus. Now you have to multiply 0.5 with 5, so you will get how much? So when you will multiply this 0.5 multiply with 100, isn't it? That means you will get how much? You will get 500, but here you have to put before how many digits you have to put decimal? 1 digit, isn't it? So decimal will come here. So how much we are getting? 50.0. So 50.0 means how much? 50.0 means we can write 50, okay? Okay, I will take the red color. Yes, what you will get? Minus 50.0, or 50 is same. Then this is not there, isn't it? Let me erase this. So here we have 100 only. 100. Now again what is remaining here? 0.06. now this is in minus, so if you will do 100 minus 50, then you will get how much? 50, isn't it? Then again 50 plus 0.06. 50 plus 0.06 is equal to 50.06. so what is the answer? Answer is 50.06. okay. Okay, listen carefully. So here, what was the value of A? Value of A is what? Minus 0.3, isn't it? So value of B was what? 10.0. But here I have forgot to give the decimal. So here is decimal is there, 10.0. So here also it will be 10.0. So here you will get 5.0, okay. Here you will get what? Okay, I'm just correcting. Here you will get 5.0, because here it was not 100, it was what? 10.0. so here also 10.0, okay. Please correct it. So here, okay, this is just mistake, cut it down. So here you are getting what? 100 minus 5.0. so when you will do 100 minus 5.0, you will get 95, isn't it? 95 plus 0.06. yes, 95 plus 0.06 is equal to 95.06. so what is the answer? Answer is 95.06. okay, so there was a little correction, so please correct it. So I hope you have understood. Any doubt you can comment below in the comment section. So thank you all of you for watching my video, and please do like and subscribe to my channel, and see you soon in the next video.